Very, very warm. Good evening. This is Arnav Chaudhary. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arun Foot. It's another live watch along of this season of the Indian Super League, and it is a matchup between Odisha Football Club and Inter Kashi Football Club, meaning that the 14th and final team to play the ISL this season is finally in action, with Odisha FC joining the party finally today at the Kalinga Stadium. They're playing at home. It has rained a little bit in Odisha, so it doesn't look like it is perfect conditions to play but football. But again, that is not my or your concern. The most important thing is that Odisha FC are back on the field. And again, I am looking forward to this encounter. Hopefully, it will be a good game of football from both the teams. And let's quickly go through the lineups that both the teams have chosen. Certain changes decided by their respective coaches. And let's get to this. Which has Odisha has Amrinder in goal. Carlos Delgado will be their captain. Putia, Rohit Kumar, Rahul KP, Rahim Ali, Suhair, Isak, Ralte, Savio Gama, Thoiba Singh, and Zuidika is the starting lineup for Odisha FC, while Spanish goalkeeper Tares back in goal despite the red card against FC Goa. Nischal Chandan, David Humanes, Tomba Singh, Alfred, Prashant, Rohit Danu, Sandeep Mandi, Lamas Probidash, and Shumit Pasi as captain in the starting lineup. So, therefore, a few interesting changes to that team, and therefore, let's wait and see what the two teams do with this encounter. Yeah, it's going to be a real test to see what the two sides do in this encounter, with a lot at stake for both the teams. And Odisha, of course, back on the field as we finally have a kickoff in the Kalinga. Anyone, do you watch along of the AFC Women's Cup next month? Anyone, I'm planning to, trying to, but not final because I have certain work commitments over those days. Yes, the plan is there. If I can do that or not, that will be the question. As Odisha play in their traditional black and violet, Inter Kashi in their white kit today, and they play out from right to left, with Prashant trying to put the ball into the box, but only wins a throw in. Hey, Augusto, Inter Kashi for the win. Yes, that would be my thing. Aman says, "Go, let's go, Kashi." I would think Odisha FC just a few days of training, a lot of issues. And there's the first attempt on goal from Inter Kashi. Long range effort. I think Lamas. Or no, Tomba Singh. Oh, that ball would have gone in if Amrinda hadn't saved it. Tomba, who was very impressive against FC Goa, in my opinion. Corner for Inter Kashi. Goes into the danger area. Cleared by Odisha FC. And that is offside. Interesting to see what is the fitness level of Odisha FC, because they've only trained for a few days. Inter Kashi, of course, already played the first game. A 1-1 draw, an impressive 1-1 draw away to the Gores in Goa. Inter Kashi, yeah, to me, the team that potentially could do more. Throw in for Inter Kashi on the right. Prashant over the ball. Prashant Karutha, the Kuni. Inter Kashi lose the ball. Putea looking for Mohamed Suhair. Loses the ball to Tomba. Oh, that's a foul in the middle. Sergio Lamas, Inter Kashi captain, or sort of vice captain. Sumit Pasi back, of course. Sumit Pasi captain. Come on, you juggernauts. So there are certain fans who found their way into the stadium. Cleared by the Gores. Sorry, by the juggernauts. With Mr. Chandan playing it through. Maybe dangerous for Inter Kashi. But Rohit Danu, it's foul. Advantage given. Delgado. Header from Mandi. Back Humanis to his keeper. And have to be careful. And I'm sure Tares will be a little bit more careful today. Luis Tares had a good outing against Goa, except, of course, not clattering with Mohamed Nemil, sorry. So the hardcore fans of the Juggernauts are there at the ground supporting Odisha FC. Of course, a lot of doubts in the last few weeks if Odisha would play at all. Would they pull their team back? Amrinder is announced to Toiba. Again, quite some quality also in this Odisha FC squad. Players who've been in and around the national team. Oh, ball forward. And Rahim Ali wins the first corner for Odisha against Rohit Danu. With the ball with Odisha. Played as far back as Toiba. Toiba. Oh, ball goes through. Probir. Lucky there that he didn't have a touch on it. Otherwise, it would have been thrown for Odisha. Probir. Under pressure. Under pressure. Loses the ball. No, doesn't lose the ball. Tomba. Probir loses the ball again. Tomba doesn't do anything with it. Rahim Ali. Mohamed Swair. Long ball forward. Amrinder comes off his line. Clears it. But back with Inter Kashi. Lamas. Alfred. Prashant. Back into the danger area. Headed out by Odisha. Isaac Ralte. Putea. And cleared for a throw-in for from Inter Kashi for Odisha FC. And as always, as I like to say, if you like what we're talking about, if you like the live watch-alongs, do leave a thumbs up, a like behind, share with other people to join. And if you haven't joined the community yet of Arun Foot here on YouTube or on my other socials, do become a member. We stand at 3,815 today. Thanks a lot. Slowly itching towards the 4,000 mark. So help me grow the community. Without your help, this will surely not be possible. And thank you as always for your support. David Humanes looking for Alfred Planas. Amrinder with a long ball forward. Looking for Rahul KP, but Inter Kashi win the ball back. Tomba. Tomba looking to chip it towards Prashant. Can't get it to him. Idea, nice idea, good idea. Both the teams trying to play football. As we see, as we know, Odisha FC, like Inter Kashi, football playing sides. Rohit Danu, and that's cleared. Not cleared. Rohit Danu did touch it in the end. Zuidika to take it. Headers in the Odisha half from both the teams. Rohit Danu on the left. Rohit Danu. Alfred. Mandi cleared. Back with Rohit Danu. Rohit Danu looking for options. Rohit Danu, nice pass to Alfred. A little too over-ambitious. Tries to get past Zoidika and Toiva, who block him off well. 9 minutes played, still goalless between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi Football Club at the Kalinga. A match which a few days ago was in doubt, when one is honest. It is good that it's happening as we see Amrinder Singh, India's number 2, to take the goal kick. Back with Inter Kashi. Prashant looks across, but no one there. It's a free space. Rodano had moved a little bit more central. Carlos Delgado. The only foreigner at this moment in time. Or Odisha FC was cross. Yes, Aman. Can he keep it in? Yes. Baba does keep it in. Looks for attacking players. Ooh. Foul should be given. Yeah. Sandeep Mandi. I think on Zuidika. On that right side. Odisha will surely try to put it into the danger area. Yeah, Zuidika at the first touch, and then Sandeep Mandi hurts both the players, but that's a foul given by the referee. Free kick from the right. Pitia as well as Isaac Aralte over the ball. How to watch outside India? Via YouTube. I have to take a membership. Could be a header. Good clearance by the keeper. Not sure who the Odisha FC player was. It looked dangerous, and that's a foul. Zaza, you have to go to YouTube or fan code, and then you've got the live option, and then it will ask you for a monthly membership, depending on where you are, and that is what you do. And in India, it is being broadcast on Sony Sports 10.2, as well as via fan code on streaming. So, and you can take a membership. It will directly ask you for a membership on the YouTube channel. So the process is very simple. As Odisha have the ball back, trying to combine. A little overcooked for Rahul KP. As I said, outside of India, go to the YouTube page of Fan Code, then live section, click on Odisha versus Inter Kashi. It will show you that it is members only, and then that will give you an option to make payments, and then you can join it, Zaza, to watch this game. PG Purushothaman, the coach of Odisha FC, had to jumble up everything together at very, very short notice. But so far, 13 plus minutes played. Odisha doing okay against an Inter Kashi side, of course, who performed very well in their last match against FC Goa, earning a draw away to the Gauls. And if Inter Kashi wants to have to do anything with the top of the table, they will have to try and get a result today. Hey, Chandrasekhar, you have to go to the YouTube page of Fan Code and then onto the live option. And here it showed early on, and that's why I'm watching it. Otherwise, I couldn't watch it. So here in Germany, it's showing live Odisha was. I'm posting you the live link of the game. Just see if this is showing to you guys. This is the live link of the Odisha versus Inter Kashi game on in YouTube. Click on it, and then you have the option of membership, and then you can watch it. Throw in for Odisha FC on the left. Played across. Thoiba plays it back to his keeper, Amrinder. Amrinder tries and goes long. Looking to find VP Suhair. Prashant keeps the ball in, but intercepted by Putia. Takashi win the ball back. Well done by Rahul KP. Rahul KP. Rahul KP with a long range attempt, but off target. Welcome. It's yes, Chandrasekhar. It's a members only. Here in Germany, it's costing you. Me, it's costing $9.99. I've heard other people saying $12.99 in other parts of Europe, $12.99 in the US. I don't know what they're charging you in the UAE. So yeah. Do you really enjoy watching this over European football? Yes, Aris. You know why? Because I'm invested into Indian football. In European football, I can watch a Premier League match. I can watch a La Liga match. I might enjoy it, or a Champions League match. I'm not invested into it, to be very honest. So I'm invested into this. And today is a day where I am enjoying that Odisha FC is still alive and kicking and playing football, right? This team, this club was, in standby mode for a while. So therefore, today, very happy to see them play. So therefore, I enjoy watching Indian football. Yes, very, very much. And that is most probably a foul on from Mr. Chandran. And Mr. Chandran, too late against VP Suhair. Should have cleared it first time. The lanky tall defender. But it's too slow. And VP Suhair is smart enough to try and get in the way. Odisha aren't terrible tonight. No, Pranjal, with the few days of training. But again, they have quality. I mean, you've got someone like Delgado at the back. Amrinder is part of the national team. Thoiva has been part of it. Putea has been part of it. Rohit has been part of it. Rahul KP has been part of it. Rahim Ali has been part of it. Suhair has been, Isak should be part of it. So this is a team, that is, yeah. Free kick for Odisha FC from the left this time. And the referee having an argument with Rohit Kumar. Rohit saying, hey, listen, I've got my arms nowhere. So let's see. Isak Ralte. We've been speaking about him a lot in the last 2 seasons. Isak Ralte. That's a header. For and Antonio Habas not happy at all with his team so far. 18 and a half minutes played. It's 40 dirhams, 1,000 rupees. Yeah, approximately the same as in Europe. Yeah. Yeah, 40 dirhams, 10 euros. Yeah, that's the price for a month that they're demanding. The ball goes out. Throw in. Let's see. Looks like Rahim Ali was the one to touch the ball. No, sorry. VP Suhair. Foul on David Humanes. And Rahim Ali not happy with that decision. Let's assume hypothetically you never worked in football and just a typical non-football job. Would you still watch this just because you're Indian? RS, this is these hypothetical questions don't arise for me. I've been involved in football for so many years. I'm invested into Indian football. That's why I watch it. If I not, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Again, this is you know for me this is very normal to watch Indian football again. And if you, and I am a fan of Indian football as well again. And this is the investment that you have to make. I've said this multiple times over the last few days and weeks. I'm seeing a lot of social media, oh, this is bad, that is bad, blah, 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 about their teams. It's like, guys, support your team, criticize them, that's fine, but go and support them. You criticize them without even actually making an effort to do stuff. Mr. Chandan put under pressure by VP Suhair. It's a throw in. Don't really want Karavas's seat to get relegated, to be honest. As I lose like 30% of the fan base that they're playing, I'm scared for them. Pranjal, again, there are 3-4 teams in the mix. So far, I have to say Odisha better than I thought they would be. Inter Kashi so far disappointing after 20 plus minutes, I have to say. Mohammedan, I think, a top candidate to get relegated. Oh, that's, you know. And again, I think another corner for Odisha FC. To me, I think Kerala, Chennai could be added to that mix down there. And yeah, if Odisha can pick up something today, um, who knows where they're going, right? So these are all things that one has to see. Corner for Odisha from the right. Putia, a little overcooked, but can't keep it in. And yeah, little, not a little, quite a bit overcooked. Toiba hits it on, but Carlos Delgado can't get to it. Throw in. Probidas to take it on the right. As an Indian, I think we should invest our time on football. 100%, Aman. As an Indian, you should always invest your time on Indian football. I would always fight for that. Forget fight for it. I would demand it from every Indian, that in some sort of form, if you're interested in football, to support the game. Rohit Danu tried to play a through pass, but Delgado stuck his foot out. Lamas looking for Rohit Danu, and that ball behind the goal. Why don't players in this league learn how to take a proper corner? Pranjal, again, sometimes it might be easier said and done to take a proper corner, but yeah, that's the reality of things, how corners are being taken. And could be, should be, need to be better. Yes, very, very much. Still goalless. Nearly 23 minutes played between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi, where I have to say Odisha FC have played better than I thought they would, have held their own together, and Inter Kashi not as dominant, not as controlling as they were in their first game away to FC Goa. Odisha, Rahul KP on the right. Rahul KP against Rohit Danu. Plays it back to Zudika. Rahim Ali had a little too strong for Rahul KP. This Odisha team on paper is not bad, right? This first 11 for Indian football standards. Ball across. Prashant keeps it in. Prashant against Savio Gama. Prashant just blindly bangs it into Savio Gama, and Gama gets a touch of the player and earns a goal kick for his side. I understand easier said than done, but they're professional. Again, Pranjal, again, being professionals, and just show them the paychecks. All of these things are very easy to say. Again, and there is a level of professionalism. Forget the professional. There's a level of quality, and the lack of basics, and therefore then you see these kind of things. Inter Kashi cleared their lines. Back with Odisha FC, looking to play through to Isak Ralte, but keeper Tares plays it to to Sandeep Mandi. Chips it forward. Toiba heads out. Inter Kashi have the ball. Rohit. Captain Sumit Pasi. Sandeep Mandi plays it back to David Humanes. Mr. Chandan. Tomba. Tomba looking for Rohit, who nicely keeps the ball in play. Rohit Danu. Namas. Sandeep Mandi. That's a good cross. Oh, Amrinder spills the ball, but there is some contact with the keeper. Looks like Prashant banged into the keeper. The man who scored Inter Kashi's first ever goal in the Indian Super League, Sandeep Mandi. That's a good cross. And yeah, Amrinder normally would have had the ball, but Prashant clattered into him. And that hurts on the side. Amrinder in pain. And footage from the stadium showing the Juggernauts faithful. Some have actually turned up. Amrinder still in pain. We had yesterday the situation with Mohammad Nawaz, who picked up an injury against Mohun Bagan and had to be substituted. Yeah, Prashant doesn't really want to bang into Amrinder, but he does. And that is painful for the keeper. But he's up on his feet. The Indian number 2 will take the free kick for his side. Not working stream in Dubai in YouTube channel. Sasa, I've sent the link is here in the channel. I've put it down there. Try and see if you can get on it. If it's not, sorry, I honestly don't know why it's not working. Aladdin Ajare, beautiful goal today. Match will win full time. Okay. Rohit Danu looking better now. Was he lacking confidence in BFC? Moya, maybe he's lacking confidence. He was lacking game time. A lot of factors. Uh, you know, and so therefore for me, um, always I've seen him in the junior national teams. Always a very talented player, and yeah. So therefore, good to see him back. Oh, Rohit Kumar and Tomba, little pushing and shoving between those two. And you know what? Forget learning that if you know that your players overcook the corners a lot, just put a player far side just in case. Pranjal, maybe the player is not overcooking every corner, no? So that's the other point, right? This one he overcooked. Maybe the next one he won't, right? So therefore, that's also a point of discussion. I think Odisha will score today. Let's see, Pranjal. Hi, Vignesh. Welcome back. It's been much more even than I would have thought. I thought Inter Kashi would control affairs, would be in charge of the game, but so far, Odisha have been up for the task, up for this game. It's still goalless after 29 minutes, and Odisha have actually had the better chance. Tomba looking for Rohit Danu. Danu on to the goal, but Amrinder catches and collects the ball just before the goal line. Rohit Danu, yeah, a little overcooked the cross, too close to the keeper. But as said by Moria, Rohit Danu has been better this season. Yeah, if Amrinder wasn't on his line, he could have gone in. And that is good to see that Rohit Danu is playing better than he has in the last few years, or last few seasons, I would should say, because he's always been a very talented player. And now we have the drinks break. Half an hour played, still goalless at the Kalinga between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi. The first game of the season for Odisha Football Club, and they've been actually doing. There's no option to take membership. Okay, Zaza, I would know what the solution would be. Odisha have any international players? Yes, Vignesh. I mean, current, former, future. I would add Amrinder, Putea, Rohit Kumar, Rahul KP, Rahim Ali, Suhair, Isak Ralte, even Toiba. So they've got 8 players plus, of course, Carlos Delgado as a former, as a foreigner. So that is, I would say, not only good, but a decent squad. And but so far, not been a good game from their side. One has to say, um, have to play better because so far, um, I would have said Odisha FC have been better than Inter Kashi. As we see in the live broadcast, a shot of the Kalinga, beautiful in the evening. It has rained in Bhubaneswar today, so it will be humid, it will be moist. Didn't check the temperature actually as the match has restarted. And it's been 23 degrees, 78% humidity. And Mr. Chandan is down. There is no option membership YouTube, please. Sasa, I don't know how I can help you. Again, I can only tell you what I have done and how I am watching the game. Google maybe if it is available or not. Free kick for Inter Kashi. Nishal looking to play Probir. Lamas back to Tomba under pressure. What is what do you think of Tomba of Kashi? Is he Jigston type defensive mid or is he a different profile? I see him as a little bit different as a profile. And Toiba wins a free kick against Rohit. Um, different kind of midfielder. I would say. But has looked good. Yeah, Rohit with a pull on the shoulder. Getting a little physical from both sides at this stage of the game. Free kick from Odisha FC into the danger zone. That's a header. That's a free header. Oh, and that's a volley. Senor Habas surely is not amused. VP Suhair. He can't push it. And then, no, sorry. Header was from Toiba, I think. And then the shot from VP Suhair. Attempt. Odisha are closer to a goal than Inter Kashi, interestingly. Zuidika, Thoiba, Zuidika, back to keeper Amrinder Singh. Amrinder looking at options, plays it long, looking for Rahim Ali, and he wins a free kick against Mr. Chandan. Has got his arms all around the striker. Mr. has to be careful. Yeah, got his arms, and then a tug. Free kick Odisha FC to be taken by Putea. 35 plus minutes played. It is still goalless between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi at the Kalinga. Putea with the chip. That's good. And that's cleared. And Papa's doing this. He wants activity from his players. Yeah. Inter Kashi too passive. David Humanes clears. Another corner for Odisha FC. Isak Ralte to take it. Isak. Tares clears. Goalkeeper's down. Gets up. Throw in at the other end from the right now for Inter Kashi. For Odisha FC against Inter Kashi. Sorry. Zuidika to take it. Short throw in. Zuidika into the danger area, cleared by Inter Kashi, headed back into the danger zone. But Luis Tares has the ball, directly clears for Prashant. But Amrinder is there. Amrinder can now pick up the ball if he wants to, no? Keeps it at his feet. Now he picks it up. That was a good release for Prashant, but too quick, too fast. In the middle of the park, a lot of headers. Odisha FC player down. Rahul KP loses the ball. Rohit Tanu. Alfred looking for Lamas. Had a space to shoot, didn't do that. Prashant into the middle. And that is going to be a goal kick for Odisha FC. And a reminder, if you're liking this conversation, if you're liking what we're talking about, do leave a like, a thumbs up on this video, share with others. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we still stand at 3,815 and watch all the other content on the side. Thank you as always for your support. Amrinda with a long goal kick, but no contact. It's going to go out. Throw in for Inter Kashi. Last few minutes before the halftime break at the Kalinga. 55 to 45% in favor of Odisha FC. 3-2 shots. One from Odisha on target, two from Inter Kashi, both of them. Rohit Danu on the side. Rohit Danu plays it to Alfred, blocked. And some of the other Odisha can clear. Rohit, doesn't look good. Prabir, Tomba across to Sandeep Mande. New build up from Inter Kashi. David Humanes. Sergio Lamas. Back to Tomba. Lamas. Looking for an attacker. Can. Ooh. Sandeep Mande. Foul not given. And there are multiple players on the ground. Tomba Haubam. And Rahim Ali still on the ground after that challenge from Sandeep Mande. Sumit Pasi also having a word with the referee. Oh, yeah. Could have been given. Free kick, Odisha FC. Again, Putia to take it. 40 plus minutes. Putia. Oh, that's headed out by Inter Kashi. Oops. All over the place. Sumit Pasi loses the ball. Rahim Ali has it on the left. Rahim plays it. Keeps it in his team. Toiba. Zuidika. That's easy collection for the keeper. Sergio Lamas. Covering meter, looking for Rohit Danu, who keeps it just in. Rohit Danu tries to beat Suidika. That's a good duel on that side. Suidika and Rohit Danu. Tomba, Brovedash. Across to David Humanes. Sergio Lamas. Lamas. Oh, a nice little twist and turn from Alfred Planes. Prashant looking for Sumit Pasi, but that ball wasn't clean. Chance maybe for Odisha to break. Maybe so here, but Humanes clears for a throw in. And maybe so here, Rahim Ali, a handful for the Inter Kashi defense. Ball into the danger area, cleared, but will stay with Odisha FC. Zuidika picks it up. Zuidika looking for Rahul KP. Mandi clears it for a throw in. Odisha, I continue to say that the better of the two teams, very surprisingly, but credit to TG Purushothaman. His coaching team. Zuidika overdoes it. Goal kick, Inter Kashi. Nearly 43 minutes played. Still goalless at the Kalinga. Luis Tares to take the goal kick. Inter Kashi played short amongst them. Sergio Lamas. Rohit Danu. Sandeep Mandi. Humanes. Nischal. Nischal chips it for Prashant. They get it back. Probir Das overcooks it, but Amrinder has the ball. Long kick from cleared by Mandi. Lamas. Tomba. Back to Sergio Lamas. Put under pressure from Zudika, and that's a foul. Rohit Danu is free on the left. Rohit Danu into the danger zone, but into the arms of Amrinder. Have to be careful. Amrinder with a long kick. Finds his counterpart, who plays it short to David Humanes. Still goalless. Last few seconds of the first 45. Nice little turn. Zvidika finds Rahul, but loses it. Tomba, too selfish. Now loses this to Isak Ralte. Isak Ralte with speed. Plays it out wide to VP Soher. VP Soher overcooks it. Maybe a chance for Isak Ralte. Good save from Luis Tares. Counter move. 2 minutes of added time. Yeah, Odisha. Was a good move from Isak Ralte. Takes it out wide to Soher. At the other end, Rohit Danu only earns a corner. Corner for Inter Kashi in the first minute of added time. In the first session, still goalless at the Kalinga. Sergio Lamas to take it. Lamas headed out by Odisha FC. Tomba. Oh, plays it dangerously to Probir. Has to play it back to his keeper. Back to Tomba. And not sure what has happened. The referee is picking up the ball. Okay. The referee's ball for Inter Kashi, but okay, play continues. I thought the referee blown for halftime. Lamas on the left. Plays it through. Oh, Rahim Ali. Clears his lines. Ooh, that should be a free kick. Sandeep Mandi on Rohit Kumar. And he earns a yellow card for that foul. Yeah. Yeah. You've got your elbow pushing the opponent down. And Sandeep Mandi not happy about it. But you earned the yellow card. Can be given, and he knows it, I think, himself. We're now in added time. Alfred Planas Moya also having a discussion with the referee, but Habas not happy. Yeah, Inter Kashi, no real penetration so far in the first 45. They still have Nauris Petkevicius, the Lithuanian striker, on the bench. Mohamed Asif, Ashish Jha, young Galot, or Narendra Galot, who's of course joined from Odisha FC. Odisha FC. Karthik Panikar, Jayesh Rane, Wayne Vas, as well as Shubham Das. While Odisha FC have Anuj Kumar on the bench, and that's halftime. Saurabh Bhanwala, young Jeremy Zomingwa, Tejas Krishna, Hitesh Sharma, Apoa Singh, Edwin Vanspal, Narendra Naik, as well as Tangakar. So it's goalless at halftime between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi FC at the Kalinga. The first 45, little surprising, I would say, these first 45, because I would have expected Inter Kashi to have the advantage against their opponents. But Odisha FC, I have to say, have given a very, very good account of themselves in the first 45 and were closer to the 1-0 than Inter Kashi. Interesting will be now to see what Odisha FC do. Will they continue to play with this team? Do they make or forced substitutions also because of fitness issues after 60, 70 minutes? That will be an interesting thing to say. But Inter Kashi nowhere near today in the performance that they showed the other night against FC Goa, where they, you know, and therefore for me, yeah, very interesting to see how this game pans out in the second 45, because so far very, very even, not much to talk about the two sides. And I would think that um, Odisha FC will be the happier of the two teams with this outcome, with this result. So therefore, that will be the test for them. And Dr. Prem says, "What a match! Fantastic." Okay, I didn't think that it was fantastic, Dr. Prem, but it was better than I think most of us would have expected from these two teams. And I'm looking at the votes that are there. 26 people have voted so far who are saying 35% that Odisha will win, 19% are saying a draw, and 46% of you are saying that Inter Kashi will win. So let's wait and see what happens. Keep on putting your votes in the chat. And once more, the reminder to everyone who is here, if you haven't, like this video, share this video. And if you are on our own foot, if you're happy with what we're covering, do leave a subscription behind so that you get informed whenever we're doing lives. And of course, you can take part. 12 likes so far. I think we can do better. We had 38 yesterday, yeah, and 3,816. Thank you for the new subscriber to our own foot, and yeah, let's keep on growing the community. I don't know. I feel pretty boring match. Roshan, I wouldn't say boring. I would have said a lot of action in the midfield. Let me quickly just get up and get some water. A lot of action in the midfield from both the teams. I felt that my fear was that Odisha is not ready to play ISL. It didn't look like that. They look decent. Advantage, of course, is that most of these players have been around this team, this club for a while, so they know each other. Purushothaman looks like to have said, "Listen, guys, focus on the basics. Try and play football. Try and sort yourself out." I think that has worked for them as well. So for me, I would say so far, job well done by Odisha FC. Inter Kashi, honestly, disappointing. I think after the FC Goa game, we most probably would have expected a little bit more from them, but it is it's a lazy kind of game so far. I feel, might be wrong, but my feeling is it's a lazy bit of football from their side, and yeah, will be interesting to follow. Sorry, very interesting to follow how they sort of continue this game, because I feel um, Inter Kashi needs in attacking sense some impetus, because Alfred Moya up front has had no traction with the game. Rohit Danu tried a few things on his side. Prashant has been not really visible as well. Sumit Pasi also. So therefore, there's this lack of attacking intent. Also, the defense wasn't as stable as it was in the first game, despite David Humanes today playing as a centre back. So therefore, that's also an interesting thing, that they've changed a few things in their structure, but it's not really stabilized the team. While Odisha FC have tried their bit. They've tried to use the pace of VP Suhair. They've tried to use the pace of Rahim Ali, of Isaac Ralte, and of course of Rahul KP, with free kicks and corners from Putea. So therefore, from that perspective, they've tried their bit. Amrinder, whenever called into action, called into duty, was there to ensure that his team doesn't concede. So therefore, from that front, I think Odisha FC will be quite happy and content so far. They've had their chances also up front. Be it in the end that shot from Isaac Ralte, a few half attempts from VP Suhair. So therefore, they've had those, but so far haven't been able to score. So therefore, that is going to be the challenge for Odisha FC. Can you get into goal scoring opportunities? Can you score a goal when it's needed off you? And that is something that Odisha FC, I think, will have to try and work on, because so far, um, good game by Odisha FC. But again, the goal is missing so far. And therefore, for me, they're showing again that ball that Amrinder saved, that Rohit Danu attempt. Did that ball cross the line? Let's just see where Amrinder holds it. No, I would say he was very close, but that didn't go in. Good evening, Siddharth. Welcome back. Um, so therefore, for me, it's one of those, where both the teams I think have to do more. But so far, I think yeah, as I've said, Inter Kashi, the happier of these two teams, because Odisha FC, yeah, the happier of the two teams, because and now the match stats: Odisha 45 to 55% ball, 6 to 3 attempts, two on target each, two corners, 6 to 8 fouls committed. So therefore, and one yellow card so far. So so the error save from Odisha goalkeeper is controversial. I don't think so. Why is it controversial? To me, I would have said, I don't think it is over the line. But again, it's very difficult because we're not sitting on that right angle to see, this is the goal line, this is the post. It looks Amrinder is on the edge, but to me, it doesn't look that Amrinder actually went in. So therefore, I would say, yes, Amrinder walked it back, but I would have said the ball didn't cross the line. Stats been shown for Rohit Danu. First half, 27 touches, 7 carries, 1 interception, and 4 recoveries. Rohit Danu's decent first half. Was one of the key outlets for his team. Uh, so therefore it is. From a referee point of view, it's really different and difficult. Siddharth, this is not a decision for the referee. This is a decision of the linesman, right? Or the assistant referee on his side. This is not, and so for me, I wouldn't say that it is a difficult one, because it is the referee. If the referee's got the front view of the situation, he will not be able to see if the ball has crossed the line or not. Impossible to see. So therefore, for me, that's that. And yeah, interesting to see what there is. It didn't look like over the line, considering how in the stand stood. That's your guess. So therefore, for me, Roshan, I would agree to you. It looks awkward because that side view always, we look like this, and then it looks like, where's the line? But to me, very honestly, I don't think, uh, you know. So yeah, In Europe, most wingers are inverted. In India, most are touchline wingers. Any particular reason? I don't know if in Europe everyone is inverted winger. There are teams where they're inverted. There are wingers who stick to their lines. Why are they like that? It depends on the coach and what they're training and how they played and how they learned their football. So therefore, More, I wouldn't say that. So best game of the season so far, according to you. I love the game between Northeast United FC and BFC, the way fans game. Uh, Game of the season. Oh, which game did I like the most? Let me go through the games so far that I have watched and seen or we have talked about. If I start off original match day, I would most probably say East Bengal Sporting Club Delhi because I was positively surprised with Sporting Club Delhi. I think the 4-1, not a fair result on Sporting Club Delhi. Very unlucky with that Edmund penalty, which wasn't a penalty. Mistake from the goalkeeper. So therefore these are some of the facts, and therefore for me, you know, I go back to that, and therefore for me, at the moment, um, yeah, I would say East Bengal Sporting Club Delhi um, would have been my best game so far. Even though I wouldn't, yeah, I've not had a 90-minute match where I would say I would have been convinced, right? Yeah, that would be the that for me so far, if you ask me. Has our grassroots structure developed than before? No. Hope in the future. Truth, it looks like it has, but it hasn't because it's not giving us results. The structural problem again, structure can be there, but to me the biggest problem is if you don't create results, you don't get results, then you have a problem, and to me that is something which I see, and therefore, yeah, at the moment, grassroots structure needs to grow, needs to expand massively. Who do you think will come out better in second half? Oh, Roshan, that's a good question. Odisha FC need to continue the way they've been playing, in my opinion, and they've been playing well. Um, Inter Kashi need to make changes. Anyway, interesting to see um, you know, what changes um, Senor Habas makes. Antonio Habas has big call to make because his attacking unit is not working so far. The delay this season made an impact on players' fitness and performance. If many people will not agree with me, so that was expected. It is, I mean, if you're expecting something out of the world, I am so far positively surprised by the levels of Odisha FC. And I've heard now from multiple people who've been watching games live, they're saying after 60, 70 minutes, games are slowing down. And you realize, in what kind of not form level, but in what kind of fitness level teams are, and those are realities. And therefore, I said, yeah, that if I like it, you like it, we like it or not, this is where they are. So therefore, for me, that's going to be something which will need to be figured out. Anjutamang ruled out, big blow. Yes, Roshan, Anjutamang ruled out of the AFC Women's Asian Cup 2026 in Australia, which kicks off next week. Um, I mean, Anju Tamang, experienced player, senior player, for me, a big blow for India. Big blow for India because that's the kind of player that I wouldn't like to lose going into such a tournament because she has experience, she has knowledge, she has playing capabilities, which could be useful, not only useful, which could be very much needed going into such a tournament. And if you don't have it, then that surely is a loss for us. And let's see not who, but how they will replace her in a potential first 11 or maybe as a sub as well. So a big no for India on that front. And yeah, fourth, seventh, and 10th India's matches in the AFC Women's Asian Cup in the first two matches in Perth against Vietnam, and then on the 4th in Japan on the 7th, and then on the 10th, the match against Chinese Taipei in Sydney. India women team got a big chance now. If they play some decent football, maybe it can boost Indian football overall. Siddharth, you know what? I This whole big chance and this and boost qualifying three teams for the AFC Women's Asian Cup should have been the boost. And therefore, you know, to me, I hope, I wish, but I don't know if it will happen or not. That's my concern with our women's game at the moment. That's why let's go into this tournament. Let's hope and wish for good results. But I am not at the moment getting carried away with anything. I'm just waiting for us to try and figure out what we're going to do in the coming days and weeks. So yeah, that will be interesting to see. Mangrove says residential setup and school program, but the quality produced is not even Asian level. Any thoughts? Yeah, Moria, you need to do more. The Asian level conversation is a big conversation as always, but if the players are not produced at that level, then that is what you're going to get, and that has been a big problem at BFC or even other programs that clubs have had, that you've not produced the quality that we want and we need. And that's a big problem for Indian football in general, I think. So be it BFC, be it others, whoever's produced, no one has produced Asian level talent in the last, I don't know, as you know, last decades, not even years to talk on. As both the teams are back on the field, the referee is looking at his watch, setting his other watch, yeah, and looking to blow the whistle. Yeah. And we are off with Inter Kashi playing from left to right in the second 45, and Odisha right to left. Inter Kashi in their sort of off-white jerseys. And can they keep it in? Yes, they can, but lost ball. Chance for Odisha to potentially break. No. Tomba plays it across to Sandeep Mandi. Back to Tomba. Tomba, Mandi looking at options up front. Moya, Mandi. Back to Humanes. Lamas. And the ball lost by Sumit Pasi against Rohit Kumar. Oh, interception. And it looks like Narendra Gehlot is a sub. Odisha clearing the lines. Nice ball forward to Rahim Ali. And Rahim Ali against his former teammate Narendra Gehlot, coming on for Nishchal Chandan at the break. Back at the Kalinga for the former youth international. And said, I think your videos have less views and subscribers because you hash truth, but other football creator only hyping one or two match performance. Certain players next to Sunil Chetri. Yeah. Mindset mastery. We have this Rinzwala situation where people are doing it all over the place, and yeah, he's the next thing and all that. Brilliant goal, no doubt about it. But can he score that goal twice in his life? I doubt he will ever do that again. If he does, I would be positively surprised. And Isaac Ralte, goalwards, but no danger to Luis Tares. So therefore, for me, I'll stick to my thing, and having honest discussions here. We're growing slowly, and that's important. Oh, mistake. Odisha FC, Rahim Ali, and blocked by David Humanes. Very important block from the Spaniard. And therefore, I need your help to grow the community. Sumit Pasi, Moya across. And I don't know why Savio Gama touches the ball in front of Lamas. 3,817 is the current number. So thanks a lot. So we're still growing. Hi, Raj. Welcome back. Still goalless after 48 minutes. Throw in. Providas. Lamas tries to beat Rohit Kumar. Rohit Kumar wins the ball back. Rohit. Rahim Ali. That is well played. Isak Ralte back to Rahim Ali. Is onside. Rahim Ali plays it across. And Little overcooked for Rahul KP. Good idea from Rahim Ali. Hey Raj, good to see that you're joining us this time from Sikkim. Counter-attacking move from Odisha FC. Overcooked, and Rahul KP are realizing a little too late what the idea was from Rahim Ali. But good to see. Relaxing in the mountains, a little break, but still watching football. Very, very good, Raj. That is what we want. That is what I want and want to see from Indian football fans. Commitment should be a foul, not given. And Prashant losing the ball twice, thrice. Odisha playing, clearing high. It seems to be a little bit more open, a little bit more pace from both teams. Lamas loses the ball. Ball is flying left, right, and center, and Amrinder now has it. Will slow down proceedings. And therefore, mastermind mastery. That's why I need your support, as you say, right? Jayesh Rane getting ready to come on with, I think, Sumit Pasi on the ground. No, sorry, Sandeep Mandi. And the referee to give the referee's ball, Amrinder to take it. I'm not sure whether Rohan will be able to convince Odisha. Raj, he's already done it, no? I think that they're still there is a big, big positive. The Odisha FC today is playing as Odisha FC at the Kalinga is a huge, huge positive because certain things were done yesterday and today. I mean, there was this danger that the match might not take place. So let's be honest about it. But this match is taking place. It's being held. So therefore, let's take that as a positive today. So yeah, realities. That should be a foul from Putea against Sumit Pasi. Only 2 matches remaining, still in doubt. Raj, there are a lot of teams who are having problems. Is Kerala Blasters confirmed to play all their matches at the Nehru Stadium? Inter Kashi home still is not sorted. Yeah, sorry, that was a foul from Toiba against Sumit Pasi. Free kick for Inter Kashi. So Raj, a lot of things. We've not spoken about elections and other things that are coming up. So all these things are factors. Free kick for Inter Kashi. Sergio Lamas looking to take it, chips it, but cleared for a corner. And the referee continues to say corner, while the Odisha FC players are saying no. Corner for Inter Kashi from the left. Lamas now taking the corner. 51 plus minutes played. Nicely put. Humanes heads it. Goalwards. Ooh, that's a foul. That should be a penalty. Oh. Rohit Danu is on the ground. Oh, lucky. Let's see that again. Humanes header. Danu. Yeah, Vidika. Has a touch of the ball. Okay, difficult one. Okay. And there are substitutions coming up for Inter Kashi. 2 more. And it looks like Jayesh Rane coming on. And Nishu Kumar, Sandeep Mandi, and Sumit Pasi off. So Inter Kashi able to bring experience onto the field. Nishu Kumar, Jayesh Rane. Nishu Kumar, of course, in the past being with DFC and Kerala Blasters. And Jayesh Rane has played also at BFC, at ATK, Mumbai City, the last team that he played at. VP Suhair. Little push on Humanes. Goal kick, Inter Kashi. 53 plus minutes. Narendra. Tomba. David Humanes. Nishu. Nishu back to Humanes. Across to Narendra. And that's ball into the side. Pravir can't get to it. Throw in for Odisha FC. 54 minutes played. So interesting. Habas already has done within 54 minutes 3 of his 5 substitutions. Shows me that he's not happy with his team. And he can't be happy with his team because after the inspiring performance against FC Goa, this is disappointing from Inter Kashi. Ooh, dangerous. Ball back to Amrinder. Ooh, just about gets it away to Delgado. Plays it. Rohit. Putia. Chance maybe for Inter Kashi to break. Can Prashant keep it in? He does. Ball into the middle. And Alfred Moya in the danger zone, but Carlos Delgado, the experienced centre back, clearing Prashant. Good ball into the danger area, and Delgado had to really stretch to ensure that Moya doesn't get a foot to it. Corner for Inter Kashi from the right. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on in the middle. Ball into the danger area, cleared by Odisha. Jayesh Rane. Prashant. Prashant dribbles one past Rohit Danu, blocked by Odisha. Potential chance for Odisha FC to try and counter. And that's a little overambitious from Rahim Ali. Lamas. Narendran. Probir Dash. Probir got space. Probir with the cross, cleared by Delgado. Headed forward. Tomba. Across to Humanes, who has space. Too far off. Intercepted by Odisha FC. Looks like Inter Kashi taking a little charge of this game after 55 minutes. They brought on quite a bit of experience. Oh, and that is offside from Alfred Planas Moya. Odisha FC taking their time now. Aminda. And foul given against Rahim Ali. Inter Kashi with the ball. Still goalless at the Kalinga. Ball played forward, but Amrinda has it. Amrinder with a long, high ball. We've had this number of times now that whenever Amrinder is taking a goal kick, he's actually getting it across to his other goalkeeping counterpart, to Luis Tares. Nishu chips it forward. Toiba clears it. Throw in Nishu. Antonio Habas is taken off his jacket. He will not be happy. And you will not want to be in the Inter Kashi dressing room if they can't get a result today, because that will be surely Rohit loses the ball. Inter Kashi play the ball through nicely. Jayesh Rane does nice trick attempted but blocked. How Dafa News is sponsors isn't betting company banned. Raj, I've had this thought as well because not only Odisha have them as back of shirt sponsors, but they've also, if you've seen that Punjab FC have the front of shirt sponsors. I don't know if something has changed. I've I don't know, but um, I don't know if Punjab FC and Odisha FC have it on their jerseys. If there is some sort of rule change or understanding in there, or if Dafa News is sort of say gambling and doing this. Oh, slip up from Probir, but Inter Kashi keep the ball. Tomba hits his own man. Rohit, Isak Ralte, Isak, Rahim Ali just about keeps it in, but loses it to Prashant. Rahim Ali wins it back. Rohit, Rahim Ali. And Carlos Delgado, important clearance. Zuidika, Putia, Zuidika. Zuidika blocked. Throw in. Odisha FC. Interesting to see Kingfisher sponsoring both East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting on Raj with this Indian Super Gaming League doing front of shirt deals with Goa and with Chennai FC, back of shirt deal with Mumbai City. So therefore, there's some surprise money which has come in at least to the clubs, and combination tried, blocked by Odisha FC, but Kashi stays in control. No, loses the ball. Rohit looking at options. Oh, that's a nice trick to beat Probir. Rohit Kumar looks for Rahim Ali, but he was off. Yeah, he was offside. I thought so. Lada, how's the match going? It has its phases, but um I'm not surprised by the performance. Oh, was he offside? Looks difficult. Um Inter Kashi is disappointing. I think we've been spoiled because of their performance against FC Goa. Nowhere near to their performance. Odisha FC, fitness wise, organization wise, better than I thought they would be, to be very honest. But then I realized they have 8 players who have either played for the national team or have been around the national team or are in the national team. So therefore, this is not a bad squad. And add Carlos Delgado to it. So 9 really experienced players. Um, so um, yeah, so therefore Odisha closer to the 1-0, I would have said, than Inter Kashi. Odisha steal the ball. Suhair finds Isak Ralte, and what a clearance from David Humanes. And he's saying, use your brains, use your brains. And Isak, I would have said, might have been smarter to square the ball into the middle rather than try to take a direct attempt. Could have been a good chance for Odisha. Corner for Odisha FC. 62 plus minutes played. Isak Ralte plays it short. And that's Rahul KP. And then the header in the middle, just over. Inter Kashi living dangerous. And then there is someone down. Once more, the situation. Ball through to Isak Ralte, and Humanes with his extended leg. And is it leg or is it body? On the first Odisha FC player down. Still clubs are getting sponsors. Are clubs even getting, or is it a kind of barter kind of deal? Raj, there are certainly barter deals, but there are sponsorship deals happening. But again, there is not, not the figures that I think some of the clubs are used to, but there are getting sponsorships. And I think that should be, I guess, the positive at the moment, that there are companies willing to sponsor Indian football teams and come forward. And yeah, sorry, I take this as a huge, huge positive. Yeah. Isak should have squared it, in my opinion. And I think he's being told by Purushottam that he should have. Why Nauruz got yellow? I think he complained or maybe said something to the referee or fourth official, and therefore that was a card that he then received from the officials. And once more, the reminder: 64 minutes plus played. If you're liking the conversations we're having, please do leave a like behind. And Amrinder has the ball. Um, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you as always for your support. 18 likes so far, and thank you for that. Sympathy kind of thing on making people to turn up in stadiums. Doesn't seem to, in certain teams it has. Oh, yeah. If Moya gets to it, then it might have been danger. At the other end, throw in Zudika to take it. Raj, it has worked in certain stadiums. It has worked in Mumbai. It has worked in Bangalore, right? Um, so, but it hasn't worked elsewhere. That's a surprise. So that's a reality. Throw in Odisha FC as Rohit Danu seems to be a little bit of pain, but the match continues. Oh, I think that was Suhair against Nishu, with Jeremy Amar getting ready to come on. Young Jeremy. Interesting to see Jeremy Zo Ming Lua Mar. And Inter Kashi to get a corner. Yeah, Jeremy, 21-year-old. Left back, normally. Of course, played at Hyderabad. Loan spell at Diamond Harbour last season. Corner. Jeremy getting his instructions from a certain Joe Polancheri, the legendary Joe Polancheri. Rohit Kumar jogs, doesn't get to the ball. Chance to put it back into the box. No. Lamas cleared by Odisha. And Isak Ralte with speed. Being chased by a couple of players. Beat Probir. Isak Ralte plays it across to Suhair. Can BP Suhair keep it? And does he win a free kick? Sorry, looked like Suhair, but it was actually Rahul KP. Rahul KP gets the free kick. Odisha FC playing well. Yeah, Augusta would have said. And interesting, Jeremy coming on with VP Suhair coming off. VP Suhair with a smile. Suhair going off and he's limping. Interesting to see where Jeremy will slot in. Free kick, Odisha FC. 68 minutes nearly played. Pitya once more with the free kick, or will he take it directly? No, chips it goalwards. Wasted. Pitya needs to work on his free kicks and corners. He has been more dangerous in the past. Certainly TG, if you're listening to this, maybe afterwards, get Putea to train corners and free kicks. He can do better, much better. Ooh, intercepted by Isak Narenda. Lamas. Lamas lose the ball again. Rahul KP with the ball. Looking for Isak Ralte, who's getting more active. Probir Das, foul not given. Play allowed to continue. Jayesh Rane, across to Prashant. Prashant against Savio Gama. Prashant against Savio. Right. Jayesh Rane, cleared. Ball out to Rohit Danu. Rohit blocked. And a chance for a counter-attacking chance. And Isak Ralte, I think, was offside. Isak was just a little lazy. If he had taken those 2 steps back, would have been a great counter-attacking chance for for Odisha FC. We are in the 70th minute, and this match is on the edge, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like something could happen. Narendra chips it forward. Delgado with the header. Jeremy slots in as a left winger. And Alfred Planas Moya goes off with Petkevicius. Petkevicius coming on, the Lithuanian striker. And we'll have to show that he can make a difference because Nauris Petkevicius didn't impress me in the first game against Goa. It's rather the weak link. Rohit Danu. Rohit Danu does want to leave the ball with Suidika. Oh, and Rohit Danu. Steps are becoming difficult. That's a good duel between Rohit Danu and Zudika. And now Zudika comes forward, tries to help his fellow player. That's good to see. Yeah, Putia also pumping. I have to say, Odisha FC, respect for what they're playing so far. With all that we've discussed and talked about them. Because I would have said, and I would have been one of those to say, listen, they're most probably one of those teams besides Mohammedan Sporting who are fighting relegation. Petkevicius, that should be a handball, yes, given. But Odisha FC have given a good account of themselves against Inter Kashi, who on the other side so far have disappointed in my opinion. They played well against FC Goa a few days ago at the Fatorda, but today at the Kalinga, they are disappointing. And this is the beauty of football. You cannot predict results. If you had asked me before the game, I would have thought an Inter Kashi win would be more likely. Still possible, but looking at the game, Tomba, Lamas, I think, and I think it would be fair to say that Odisha FC, according to me at least, deserve more than just the draw because Odisha have given their life. Prashant on the wing against Savio Gama gets it overcooked cross, but to Rohit Danu. Danu with the shot. And that goes wide. Rohit Danu trying his best. But so far, yeah, Prashant, not a bad cross. If you see that was the intent for Danu, and Danu directly Yeah, from that position, he has to beat the marker, move in, and then maybe take a shot. Then he can get it a little closer to goal. Rohit Danu versus Zuidika, the duel of the match so far. Isak Ralte plays it to Rahul KP. Rahul KP, that is wasted. Wrong decision, Rahul KP. Zuidika, Puitia, Tomba, Puitia, back to Tomba, Zuidika, Isak, Rahul KP with the ball into the middle, but cleared by Narendra. Rohit Danu loses the ball. Rohit Kumar, Isak, Isak, Isak Ralte. Isak doesn't find Rahim Ali. Lamas, but cleared by Tomba. Inter Kashi nowhere near how they played against FC Goa. Augusto 100%. This looks like a different team today, huh? And this is the interesting part and challenging part as we've got the drinks break, the second half. Consistency. Inter Kashi against FC Goa looked impressive. And today, because we have upped our standards, our expectations, Inter Kashi are disappointing so far. While Odisha FC, my respect, all that they faced, only a few days of practice, uncertainty about a lot of things, they are giving their all. And if Odisha put in such performances, um, you know, they would not be an relegation candidate for me. Then other teams, Mohammedan Sporting, Blasters, and even Chennai look in bigger danger. But again, this all can change every day, every week. So this I have to keep in mind as Joe Paul Ancheri is giving instructions. Joe Paul, a legend of the game in India. While Carlos Delgado having a word with Rahim Ali, keep your cool, take your chances, I guess would be his advice, and play it through. Carlos Delgado. Very important that they've kept him in the team, he and Toiba, along with Zuidika and Savio Gama at the back. And this was the chance played across the face of goal. And most probably, I think it was Rahim Ali. What a save with the under foot of the boot from David Humanes. Isak Ralte much better in the second 45. He's taken his time to get into the game, but he shows what kind of a talent Isak Ralte is, that Isak Ralte has. 76 plus minutes, throw in Inter Kashi on the right. Probi Das to take it. Probi gets it only to Jeremy, Isak, Jeremy looking for options. Savio Gama, Rohit, back to Toiba. Toiba, Putea, Carlos, Putea, Toiba, Carlos Delgado, again to Toiba, looking for Savio Gama. Plays it back to Rohit Kumar. Across to Toiba. Toiba Singh. Back to Carlos Delgado. Yeah, and they're not finding the spaces. Toiba chips it forward. That's a chance. Aimali, first touch wasn't that bad, but can't control the ball. Counter-attacking move, Inter Kashi, foul given. I think against Jayesh Rane, yeah, against Jayesh. With due respect, don't you think so? Everyone's hyping Lalrinzwala. Of course they are, Rahul. 100%. Totally agree. Brilliant goal. It's a world-class goal. It is. Ask him to do that 100 times. How many times will he be able to score that goal again? That goal to me is no reason to say that he can play international football. And that is my problem. How many minutes has he played? Why is someone like a Benali not starting him? Those should be your questions. So, and that is your answer. We're living in a hyped scenario. Again, the guy has talent, but he needs to prove it week in, week out. Substitution for Odisha FC. Rohit Kumar set to go off, and Hitesh Sharma coming on. Hitesh, last season, Mumbai City. Before that, Hyderabad FC and 80K. Another experienced player on the field. Zuidika with some cramps. Yeah, but Zuidika, a fighter last season with Mohammedan Sporting. The right back, Ryan Zola, should be given more time than Parthiv. Again, Aman, that you are saying that. You are saying that. Pedro Benali, I believe in Benali that he can take that decision. And I'm not seeing training. You're not watching training. We don't know. Inter Kashi trying to combine, lose the ball again, throw in for Odisha FC, who have had more of the ball, long ball. Amrinder. Probir has to clear his lines. Does he find Prashant? Yes, he does. But against Savio, Petkevikius keeps it in. But Hitesh plays it just out. Uh, Sir, can I pose? You were saying that since we're lacking results, hyping and hoping can make us feel good for some time. Yeah, but it's useless, Rahul, because the reality is even worse. The reality hits hard. You know, the goal was world class, but consistency is the question. Yeah, there is no consistency. Again, ask him. Ask Rinzuala to 100 times to do that action 100 more times. The pass and the perfection that it came from Ashir Akhtar, and he scores that goal. Will he even score once more? Because it was the perfect contact. It might be the best goal of his career because, right? So those are some of the things that I'm very skeptical of. But again, Inchakashi plays it forward. Oh, that's a handball from Rohit Danu. Ashir is an underdog, and Ashir Akhtar is flying under the radar. Right, he's been playing well for a few years. If you remember, used to be with the B team of BFC, then at East Bengal, and now with Northeast. Yeah, doesn't get his credit, doesn't get his due. 81 minutes played. Amrinder with the free kick. Long into the Odisha, headed out by Inter Kashi. Back with Zuidika. Zuidika plays it forward. Raimali loses the ball. Inter Kashi with the ball. अपनी तो फ्री ते यूट्यूब पे देखছেন sir. No, Rahul, you have to pay 10 euros for it. It's not free. It's costlier in outside of India than in India. Fancode is charging you via YouTube. So who's saying that we're watching it for free? That joke is not on you. That joke is not on me. Goal kick for Odisha FC. Amrinder to take it. And Wayne Vass to come on. Comes on for Tomba Singh. Can Wayne Vass add a little bit more stability to the defensive midfield of Inter Kashi, which has been having its problems? Amrinder, long goal kick. The next match on Thursday, FC Goa versus SC Delhi. Takashi headed out back with Odisha, but that ball, Jeremy won't get to it. Goal kick. Yeah, 10 euros, almost 800 rupees per season, I believe. No, Rahul, for a month, and it's not 800 rupees, it's rather 1100 rupees because a euro is closer to 110 rupees per euro. 80, 80 rupees to a euro is way, way gone. So, and it's for a month. So you have to, if you want to watch the whole ISL, it's about, yeah, let's say 3,250 euros. And elsewhere, they're supposedly charging $13 or 40 dirhams per month, right? And that Takashi combining maybe a chance played through, blocked. Probir plays it out to Prashant, back with Probir, plays it short to Lamas, Wayne Vas, across to Nishu, Rohit Danu. Rohit Danu with a cross ball in the middle, cleared by Odisha only as far as Probir. Probir out to Prashant. Prashant back to Narendra. Oh, that's a good ball through, but Lamas doesn't get to a chance maybe for Inter Kashi to break. David Humanes has to be faster than Rahim Ali. Rahim Ali puts Humanes under pressure. And yeah, Tares goes into that. And I understand, Havas. Why does the goalkeeper get into that position and doesn't clear on the other side? That was not wise by Luis Tares. I think even Savio Gama is underrated for Sigotes. There's a lot of players on this field today who are very, very, you know, throw in Savio Gama. There's a lot of these players, Moria. Savio Gama belongs to that, who had a good season or season and a half, and then we forgot them. Odisha, chip it forward, looking for Hitesh. Throw in Odisha FC. We're 85 and a half minutes into the game, still goalless. Prove Das, Pranay Halda, Pritam, Kotal, never mind, bad luck for Bengalis. Nah, Rahul, that's a whole generation of players who've actually done well for themselves. Ball out, and Inter Kashi earn a throw in on the left. Back with David Humanes. Wayne Vas. Narendra, Gaylord. Sergio Lamas. Petkivikios. Lamas. And that is a foul, and most probably will be a yellow card on Narendra. Yeah. On Isak Ralte. Habas looks angry. Habas looks again. Habas looks very angry because Habas knows that the team is not playing as well. Yeah, Narendra, that's a yellow card any day of the week. So therefore, for me, yeah. Do you remember the India vs Malaysia match in Merdeka Cup? Only match we were better. Any memories? Yeah, Rahul, I remember, but were we really better or not? That's the question, right? In the end, we lose 4-2. I know that that was that weird goal and all that kind of stuff, but yeah. Now let's focus on the ISL. We are in the 88th minute. Free kick for Odisha FC from the left. Isak Ralte and Putia overlooking it. Putia puts it into a dangerous area, cleared by Inter Kashi. Ball back towards the goal, utterly wasted. Was that Rahul KP? One of those players, Rahul KP, who had loved to do more, to love to do better. But Odisha holding Inter Kashi to a goalless draw would be a huge achievement. And I repeat myself, with all that has happened in the last few weeks and months, that Odisha FC today are playing is a big achievement. Prashant totally overcooked. And yeah, I I would not like to be in that Inter Kashi dressing room post match today. So Amrinder to take the goal kick. 100 seconds to play in regulation time. আমার তো exam চলছে, but says Saf আর national team এ কোনো খবর আছে? Nothing. Rahul, no news on Saf or on the national team. As commentator, I said not joking. Rahul, thanks, but again, it's not for me to apply. There are processes which these guys follow. Odisha FC also don't play ultra defenses, as you would say. Yeah, Roshan, they want to play football, right? And they will get better. Jayesh Rane with a foul on Rahim Ali does well to put his body in the way. Another free kick, this time from the right from Odisha FC, for Odisha FC, coming into the danger zone. That's a header. Hitesh Sharma. But I think David Humanes got a touch to it. Corner in the last few seconds of this game. To me, Odisha FC closer to a win than Inter Kashi. Fourth corner for Odisha. Inter Kashi have 5 to their name. And they're asking how much time is left. And the referee most probably assistant referee saying, oh, not much, my friend. Just a few seconds. Vidya. Arm up. Into the danger zone. That's a good chance. Cleared by Inter Kashi. Odisha FC with the ball. Played again wastefully long. Five minutes of added time. Still goalless. Odisha FC, Inter Kashi. Ball forward, but that's going to go out. Prashant now on the other wing. Interesting. Offside cleared by Humanes. Odisha FC is not going to change chances. Toiba. Hitesh Putia. Putia only gets it as far as Rohit Danu. Rohit Danu with an attempt. But that goes wide. Rohit Danu and Edwin Van Spal coming on for, is it Isaac Ralte? Okay, that's a substitution. That's an interesting one. Isaac, one of the best outlets for Odisha in that second half. Edwin Van Spal, once more back, formerly with Chennai and East Bengal. Stavagama to take a throw in from the left for Odisha FC. No. Throw in. Probir to Wayne Vas. Nishu Kumar. It will be a goalless draw, says Oniman, and Rahul says before leaving, I've learned that if the players play terrible, the coach is at fault from AIFF. Okay, Rahul. Inter Kashi combining in their own in the middle third. Sergio Lamas. And it's physical, but they're not happy. Putia Probedas fall down. Sorry, Putia and Rohit Danu, and then Rahim Ali and Probedas. Free kick Inter Kashi. To be taken by Sergio Lamas. 94th minute. Ball into the danger zone. Amrinder lets it go fly. Ball goes out. Yeah, Wayne Vas, the closest to the action. 90 seconds approximately still on the clock. Still goalless between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi. Amrinder to take a goal kick. Ball back with Odisha. Looking for Hitesh. Nice work. Rahim Ali doesn't get it across, but at least doesn't allow the counter-attacking move. Purushothaman telling his linemen to go back. Providas to take a throw in. Plays it to Narendra, who plays it to his keeper. Last minute of added time. It's still goalless between Odisha FC and Inter Kashi. Will there be one last chance for one of those two teams? Or will this match end in a goalless draw? Providas looking for Rohit Danu. Again, I said, who has switched sides with Prashant. Last few seconds remaining. Amrinder with the long ball. Cleared by Inter Kashi. Probir. Petkevikius. Wayne Vas. Prashant. Back to David Humanes. Across to Probir. Rohit Danu with a cross into the danger zone, headed out by Delgado. And that is the final whistle from the match referee. It ends goalless between Odisha Football Club and Inter Kashi FC. Yeah, deserving result in the end, I guess. I stick to what I've said. I feel that looking at the game, I would have said Odisha FC maybe a little bit more with the history around this game, with the background, maybe deserved a win more today, but it ends goalless between these two sides. And yeah, it is a result which I guess a lot of people will be surprised, but yeah. And we quickly put out having an experienced Amrinder's goalkeeper is a huge plus point for Odisha FC. Roshan, I think I would overall say that this Odisha FC squad, if I say, I name, as I said, Amrinder, Putia, Rohit Kumar, Rahul Kipi, Rahim Ali, VP Suhair, Isak Ralte, and Toiba Singh are all players. I've only got Zidika and Gama to name who haven't been close or around the national teams. And then you've got Carlos Delgado as a captain. That's a very, very experienced squad. And I think they did very, very well for this today. And as Augusto says, well played. Deserving result for them. And Inter Kashi nowhere near of what they can need to play to win such a game. Disappointing game from Inter Kashi, I have to say. But again, Inter Kashi set high standards with their game against FC Goa, and they couldn't live up to the expectations, I would say, today, right? So therefore, that is the reality of things, and to me, it is a surprising outcome, I would say. Just one second, I have to just get up once. A surprising outcome, I would have to say, that Odisha FC were able to hold Inter Kashi. If I take into account only a few days of training for Odisha FC, a lack of clarity on things, problems with the stadiums, with everything around the team. But again, that team has quality, and if they can keep it up, but the one thing that they need to work on is creating chances and creating goals. I think that's a problem that we saw with Chennai as well, to some extent. That if you're not able to score goals, you will fall into problems. But if Odisha keep up this level, I think there are teams who are weaker than them, and maybe Odisha FC might not be fighting relegation like I, you, and we maybe we thought earlier in the season. So therefore, for me, it could be that Odisha might avoid the drop and might actually be able to stay in the Indian Super League. But let's wait and see what happens. But to me today, very very clear. Um, Inter Kashi, disappointing. I expected more. I don't know if and why. And let me quickly put out a tweet. 1 second, just putting on the tweet, and then I'll be back for you guys. Uh, right. That's gone out. That's gone out. That is also gone out. Sorry. Let me get this back on track. Yeah. Um. So therefore, yeah. And Anirban says Habas looked very agitated today. Yeah, I mean, if I'm Habas, I would be agitated. No? This performance was not good enough. Very simple. I mean, I would be surprised if Habas would not be agitated because this was compared to what Inter Kashi have played so far this season. This was today not good enough, and therefore, um, yeah, that's a summary of the game. That Inter Kashi needs to do more, needs to be better, but today's performance was just not there, and therefore, for me, yeah, a deserving result. And just to quickly look at the table after match day two, of course, we have the Odisha versus Punjab FC still pending, but after match day two, at the top of the table, we have East Bengal Football Club, along with Mohun Bagan, Mumbai City FC, and Jamshedpur FC, all on 6 points, 2 wins out of two, with East Bengal having a +6 goal difference, Mohun Bagan +4, Mumbai City and Jamshedpur FC having a +2, both 2-0 goals. Bangalore FC and FC Goa are fifth with 4 points and a +2 goal difference. Inter Kashi, seventh with 2 points out of two draws. Odisha FC now eighth with their first point of the campaign after the first game. Northeast United have 1 point from two games with a -3 goal difference, the draw against BFC. Then we have Punjab FC having lost 0-1 at Jamshedpur FC. And then we have Chennai FC, Kerala Blasters, and Mohammedan Sporting without a point, all 0 goals, three conceded at -3. And at the moment, as I speak, Sporting Club Delhi, bottom of the Indian Super League table with -5 goals, 0 points, 1 to 6 goals scored and conceded. So therefore, that is the current league table in the Indian Super League after match day two. And already discussed amongst Hiren and myself, we'll do tomorrow a review of round two of the Indian Super League, the highs and the lows and things that we should need to talk about in Indian football. And Kumar says EA Sports 25. Yeah, what it's EA Sports in the game. I think that's what you want to say. Um, Again, my summary of this game very simply said Odisha FC did better than I thought they could and would. To me, so therefore for me, they did very, very well because it wouldn't have been sure. And but again, again, I wasn't sure where are they coming from, what condition are they in, and I have to say, um, again, very good and looked good from what I saw. When a team gets promoted, they always struggle in ISL. Augusto, yes, but I thought Inter Kashi after the first game was a little further down the road, right? Against FC Goa, they look good. 60, 70 minutes they were actually in charge. They were then tiring, and then FC Goa got back into the game because of the goalkeeper Tares's mistake. But again, but today they weren't in the game, and maybe Habas made too many changes. That starting 11 wasn't bad. Today the team didn't click for whatever reason, and yeah, Odisha FC again, experience, quality was visible, was there on the field, and that to me the reason why Odisha FC in the end won the game. And yeah, it will be interesting to see how these two teams progress in this season ahead. Looking at the games, match day 3, which is coming up, starts on Thursday. FC Goa versus Sporting Club Delhi. Friday, doubleheader, East Bengal FC versus Jamshedpur FC, and then Bangalore FC against Punjab FC. Saturday, doubleheader, Kerala Blasters versus Inter Kashi. The Blasters already at home under pressure. And Saturday later on, a Kolkata derby between Mohun Bagan Supergiant and Mohammedan Sporting. On Sunday, then we have another doubleheader. Odisha FC, the next home game against Chennai FC, already Chennai under pressure. And then Sunday evening, Mumbai City Football Club versus Northeast United. Can Mumbai City continue their quality start to the season? 6 points from 2 games. So therefore, round 2 looks very interesting. Another, I was playing EA Sports FC 25 on PS5. I do not see the entire match, but only saw a few bits and pieces of first half. Okay, that was what you meant. Kumar, decent game, I would say. Again, a lot of midfield action. Odisha, much better than I thought they would be. I'll be very honest. I thought Odisha aren't really in a position to challenge and would fight relegation. But if they can keep this up, I think Odisha FC could finish mid-table because that was a good performance, a solid performance from Odisha FC with limited training. Congratulations to Purushottam and the whole squad because that was a stellar performance, and therefore we'll have to wait and see what the others do. Reminder as always, if you haven't, do like Arun Foot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias as well on X or on Instagram. Visit ironfoot.com. And again, as I say, um, do support me on all my platforms. And we're growing, as I always say, we're at 3,819 as I speak here, and we're at 3,492 on Instagram. So therefore, thank you very much for the growth on these platforms. And yeah, we need to keep on growing. Our own foot, the family is growing, and I always thank you for that as well. Anything more to add? Anything more to say, guys? If you don't have anything more to say about this game, I will then slowly come to an end. Tomorrow we'll do a usual Indian football and more discussion. As I said, tomorrow I hope to record with Hiren our game week 2 review of the Indian Super League. Keep watching the Indian Super League. Keep supporting the teams. Yeah, be critical. Be also fair because it seems to be there's been some things said which wasn't fair, and yeah, that's the thing. Kumar says Karavasasi was horrible against Mumbai City. Kumar, you could say the other way around. Mumbai City was actually decent and good against Kerala Blasters, and to me, that's where we stand at this moment. So tomorrow, a general discussion on that. The women's AFC Asian Cup is also coming up, and I'll then catch you tomorrow night with another live. Like, share, and subscribe. Aaron Foot here on YouTube. My other social medias is aaronfoot.com. And I'll be back tomorrow with an Indian football and more discussion. Bye and good night.